Have you ever noticed your cat suddenly roll onto their back and show you their belly? Maybe they stretch out on the floor, their paws relaxed, their stomach fully exposed. Most cat owners see this and think the same thing. Oh, they want belly rubs. So you reach down to pet them, and suddenly your cat grabs your hand, sometimes with claws, sometimes with teeth. And you're left wondering, wait, what just happened? If your cat shows you their belly, it might look like an invitation. But in the world of cats, that moment actually means something much deeper. Because exposing their belly is one of the most vulnerable things a cat can do. And when your cat does it around you, they may be sending a powerful message, one that many owners misunderstand. Let's start with the first layer. 1. Showing their belly is a sign of deep trust. In the wild, a cat's belly is their most vulnerable area. It protects vital organs: the stomach, the liver, the intestines. For a cat, exposing that area means removing their natural protection. That's why defensive cats do the opposite. When they feel threatened, they tuck their bodies in, arch their backs, and protect their stomach. But when a cat rolls onto their back in front of you, something very different is happening. They're letting their guard down. They're showing a part of their body they would normally hide from danger. That behavior only happens when a cat feels safe in their environment. And more importantly, safe around you. It's their way of saying, I trust this space, and I trust you. 2. It doesn't always mean they want their belly touched. This is where many cat owners get confused. Because while showing the belly signals trust, it doesn't automatically mean your cat wants physical contact there. A cat exposing their belly is often a display of comfort, not an invitation. In fact, many cats are extremely sensitive around their stomach. The skin there is delicate, and instinctively it's a place they protect. So when a hand suddenly moves toward that area, your cat's reflexes may activate. They grab, kick, or gently bite. It's not aggression, it's instinct. Your cat might still trust you completely. They just don't want their most vulnerable spot touched. Some cats enjoy belly rubs, but many simply enjoy showing their belly without being touched at all. Understanding that difference can prevent a lot of confusion between cats and their humans. 3. It can also be a sign your cat feels completely relaxed. Pay attention to the context when your cat rolls onto their back. It often happens in calm moments, when they're stretching after a nap, when they're lounging in a warm spot, or when they're near someone they feel comfortable with. Their body language will usually look loose and relaxed, paws slightly curled, tail resting softly, eyes half closed. These are all signals of emotional safety. A stressed or alert cat rarely exposes their stomach. Their body stays ready to move. But a cat that feels secure doesn't need to stay on guard. Rolling onto their back becomes a way of expressing that comfort, almost like saying, this place feels safe. 4. Sometimes it's also playful behavior. Cats often show their belly during playful moments. You might notice this when your cat suddenly flops onto their back while you're walking past them. Their eyes are bright. Their tail flicks slightly. Their paws reach toward you. In that situation, your cat might be inviting play rather than affection. Instead of petting their stomach, try interacting with a toy. A feather wand, a string, a small ball. This lets your cat engage their playful instincts without triggering their defensive reflexes. Understanding whether the moment is about trust, relaxation, or play helps you respond in a way your cat actually enjoys. 5. Every cat expresses trust differently. Some cats expose their belly frequently. Others rarely do it at all. Personality plays a big role. Confident, social cats are more likely to display this behavior openly. More cautious cats may prefer other ways of showing trust, like sleeping beside you, following you around the house, slow blinking, or gently rubbing their head against you. All of these behaviors come from the same emotional place. They're signals that your cat feels safe with you. The belly display is simply one of the most visually obvious ones. 6. When a cat shows their belly, they're revealing something deeper than comfort. They're revealing vulnerability. Cats are animals that rely heavily on instinct. Even domestic cats still carry survival behaviors from their wild ancestors. And one of those instincts is protecting the body. So when your cat willingly exposes the most vulnerable part of themselves near you, it means they've decided something important. They've decided you're not a threat. You're part of their safe world. And that decision isn't small. It's something that builds over time, through routine, through calm interactions, through trust. So the next time your cat rolls onto their back and shows you their belly, pause for a moment. Look at what they're really communicating. It may not be a request for belly rubs, but it's something even more meaningful. A signal of comfort, a moment of vulnerability, a quiet display of trust. In the language of cats, exposing the belly might be one of the clearest ways they can say, I feel safe here. And when a cat feels safe with you, that's one of the greatest bonds you can share. If you enjoy learning what your cat's behavior really means, subscribe to Mewhoa, because every small thing your cat does has a story behind it. And we're here to help you understand it.